You can order the ABS sensor used in the video on CarParts.com via the link in the description. Turn your engine off and set the parking brake. Loosen the stud bolts on the front wheels. Lift the front of your vehicle. We strongly suggest watching our video on how to jack your Honda Civic safely before carrying out this step. Place the vehicle on the jack stands. In order to change the front ABS sensor on your vehicle, you will need to take off the wheels to have full access. Don't forget to put the wheels under the vehicle. Depending on the condition of the ABS sensor, you may have to remove the wheel knuckle so as to completely pull out the sensor. For safety reasons, you should anticipate this possibility. Turn the brake disc inward to make this operation easier. You can now see the ABS sensor. Using needle nose pliers, unclip the ABS sensor cable from the strut foot. Next, unclip the ABS sensor cable from its retaining tab. Hey, it's Alex from CarParts.com. If you enjoy this video and want to support us, like, comment, and subscribe. Okay, back to work. Finally, using a flathead screwdriver, unclip the plastic guide from the body. Next, using a fork, remove the two rivets holding the engine's plastic cover. Then take off the cover. Use a fork to remove the ABS sensor cable connector from its support. Then, disconnect the electrical connector by pressing the plastic tab. It's common for the components being removed to be seized up, so don't hesitate to brush them and to use penetrating oil to make removal easier. Using a ratchet, an extender, and a 10mm socket, unscrew the ABS sensor's retaining bolt. If you want to know which parts and tools we use in this video, just check the description and you'll find everything you need. Using an 18mm wrench, pull out the sensor by jiggling it back and forth to try to loosen it. Using a large flathead screwdriver, pry it out of its slot. Unfortunately, on this vehicle, the sensor is very often seized up and impossible to remove. If, like us, you broke it during disassembly, you'll have to take apart the wheel knuckle to cleanly remove the ABS sensor. You'll now need to remove the ABS sensor from the wheel knuckle. To do this, we recommend watching our video, How to Change the Honda Civic Front Wheel Bearing, where all of these steps are described. Secure the wheel knuckle in a vise. Using a flathead screwdriver and a hammer, tap the ABS sensor to push it outwards. You can also use a drill to remove all remnants of the old sensor. Using a cylindrical brush, clean the sensor area to make it easier to install the new sensor once the parts have been reassembled. To put the wheel knuckle back in place, we recommend that you watch our video, How to Replace the Front Wheel Hub and Bearing, Honda Civic. It explains all the steps involved in putting the various components back in place. You can order the ABS sensor used in the video on CarParts.com via the link in the description. Before installing the ABS sensor, we recommend that you thoroughly clean its location using a wire brush. Take the new sensor. Apply grease to the clamp and sensor to prevent corrosion in the long term. Insert the sensor into its housing. Then, screw the retaining bolt back on using the ratchet. Finish tightening using a torque wrench. Clip the ABS sensor cable back onto the strut foot. Clip the cable back onto the brake hose support. Clip the ABS sensor's plastic guide back inside the mudguard. Plug the electrical connector back in. Route the ABS sensor harness through the opening in the body. Put the plastic engine cover back in place and reattach the rivets. Remember to finish tightening the hub nut if you had to remove it. For great content, our best price, and fast shipping, download the CarParts.com app now. Then you will be able to put the wheels back on your vehicle. Put your vehicle back on the ground before properly fixing the wheels in place. Operation complete.